It started with me just building a small studio because I still had the music urge.
Yeah.
So I was building that studio, and amidst of me building the studio, I said, yo, I should document this shit. I'll buy me a little camera.
Vision of music. Yeah. Vision of music. Yeah. Just vision of music. Yeah. Just vision of music. Yeah.
What up, what up, what up? You already know what it is. It's your boy, J30, Scholar VMG. This is the Vision of Music podcast. Happy New Year's. I just want to say first and foremost, Happy New Year's to all of my audience.
Happy
Everyone,
New Year.
you know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed yourself. But salute, I got a special guest with me today. We starting the year off on visuals, you know what I'm saying? The name of the company is called Vision of Music, you know what I mean? So we gonna go off with the vision today, you know what I'm saying? I got my guy Butta, the Butter Man, aka Butter Visuals, you know what I'm saying? Salute, my guy.
Salute.
Appreciate you for pulling up,
Already,
you know what I'm
already.
saying?
No,
So talk to me, my guy.
Support.
First of all, how you doing, my guy?
I'm good, man. Happy New Year. Happy
Yeah,
New Year.
man. Everything good? Family
Everything
good?
Family good. Kids is the kids.
The kids be kidding.
Yeah,
you know
kids,
what I'm
kids
saying?
be kidding. You
So,
know.
like, you got any New Year's resolutions or anything, like, you know what I mean?
I
Some
have
people
a,
don't,
I have
you know
a,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying?
no. I actually have a 2026 list.
Okay.
I'm trying to see like what's the most important. I can't go down the whole list, but
So what's your top? What's your top?
that's what I'm
what's
trying
your
to say,
top five off the list?
My plan is to definitely go legit this year. LLC, my butter visual business.
Okay.
You know, start really getting into it in that aspect. So, you know, that's because I'm making a lot of money, and it's like, you know, streetwise, it's like, all right, cool, keep that, you know, in the crib, put it in the shoebox.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But business wise, you know, I want to start being able to get some loans and shit like that. That right now, just expanding the business, on the business side.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
I already done got a little bit of clout up, a little bit of, you know, just a little recognition. So I think it's time to definitely like legitimize the name Butter Visual and things like that.
So how long have you been doing, like, well, let me bring it back a little bit. So I know you always been musically inclined, you know what I'm saying? Where are you actually from? I know you're in the Bronx, but are you from Harlem? I know you know
Nah,
a lot
I'm-
of Harlem people. So let the people know, like, where you from, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm from
where's your
Coney
stomping
Island.
ground? Oh, word?
I'm from Coney Island.
Coney Island.
I'm from Coney Island.
Wow, I
Yeah.
wouldn't even have thought that. You know what I'm
Born
saying?
and
That's
raised.
crazy.
Coney Island.
That's what's up.
I moved. Well, I kind of always been back and forth. Cause
Okay.
my mom lived in the Bronx, and then my grandmom lived in Coney Island, and I kind of was back and forth
Okay.
from house to house like that. But that's why I always had like some type of roots uptown. I got friends uptown that I
Yeah.
kind of grew up with.
Okay.
But Coney Island is like my home. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
That's what's up. I didn't even know that, my nigga. That's crazy.
yeah, D Chambers, all them nicknames.
Yeah,
I know,
nah,
I
yeah,
know all
those-
them niggas.
those
I
the
grew up
homies.
around all them niggas.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, like that's wild. And I've been in Brooklyn like a lot lately, like, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do, and like, yo, that area is really nice though. I ain't
Yeah.
even going front. What's the other side?
Yeah.
Bay Manhattan, like the Manhattan Beach, like a little down
Brighton
more,
Beach?
Brighton Beach,
Brighton
all of
Beach.
that area, like,
Yeah.
nigga, there's some houses
I know,
over there.
I know they done.
Nigga, some
they gentrified
mansions
us.
over there. Like,
They gentrified
shit
us.
had me throwing up one day.
It's
I was
kinda
over
like
there.
that a lot in Brooklyn and a lot of places that, you know, when I was growing up, that used to look like the trenches, but now it's like, you know, you go outside it, you barely see black people.
So talk about your growing, since you know, bringing it there. Talk about your growing up, your upbringing. What was your upbringing like before we get into, you know, the visuals and stuff like that?
I mean, I was a nerdy kid. I was a street nerd. If that makes sense. Like,
ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Like,
I was a street nerd. So like I was in the streets with the homies and stuff like that, but I always was into like nerdy shit. Like I'd be in the house building some shit. Like just randomly just building some shit.
Yeah.
And then niggas will see it like, you did that? Like, yeah, how you learn that? I don't know. I just did that shit, bro. That was just my upbringing, like coming up and, you know, like everybody around just was rapping and shit like that, you know. So I got into music early. You know, I was rapping since I was like 10.
Oh, so you was an artist?
Yeah.
Are you still an artist, or are you more focused on?
I'm behind the camera now. I think I could finally say like I let the music go. Like, you know, I'm still involved in the music industry per se, because I got ties and connections, and you know, some stuff will just never die.
Yeah,
Somebody might hit me up like, yo, I need you to just send me a little melody for this beat real quick. I might do that, you know what I mean? But so I would never say like it's over or nothing like that. But I found something that was just more lucrative, something that I could actually make money from, because when I was doing music, I was spending more money doing music than I didn't actually make any money.
Like, I believe you. Why you think we're here now doing the podcast?
I didn't make any money doing music. I think I spent a significant amount of money pursuing music,
but you're making it back now doing what you do. You know, it's still the same.
And that knowledge came in handy later. The connections to music. I needed to shoot music videos. I needed to be tapped in with music. I got rhythm from, you know, even just engineering my own records and stuff like that. I was able to learn the system to edit videos. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
editing videos is actually like, you know, it's like making making beats.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I used to do that too.
That's why my new logo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know, Vision of Music Apparel. You know what I'm saying? The new logo is crazy.
Dope.
It got the camera and the beat machine, because Vision of Music is basically, you gotta have the vision and the music. So when people work with me, I want them to vision the music, whether it's making a beat, doing a song, or we doing a podcast. Is like vision of music, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
dope.
So that I definitely get you there. You know what I'm saying? It all goes hand in hand.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So what got you into doing photography first or videography?
I'ma say, alright.
And when did the transition happen, and why?
Alright, so I've been doing like photography, videography for about just a little bit over 4 years.
Okay.
I might be hitting 5 at this point, but I would say, like, you know, when I was rapping, right? I had this thing where I used to shoot it with my phone. I used to call it the BUTTA show. And I swear, this is before YouTube and TikTok, and I was one of, like, I could show you, I'm gonna put you on, I'm show you some videos of me just clowning.
We're gonna tap in.
As a youngin'.
Show
like,
some previews.
2012, like, and I was running around with, I remember it wasn't no videos on YouTube. I remember when YouTube came out. Like, it's like, I'm that old. Like, I remember when YouTube came out, so it wasn't a lot of content up there. You know, you had your typical funny videos that went viral, but it wasn't really a lot of content. But I used to watch Ryan Leslie. I used to love watching Ryan Leslie. And he used to be in the studio fucking making his beats from scratch. Yeah. And I wanted to do that. So I started hooking up my phone and just everything I was doing, I was recording it.
It's funny you say that, because that's one of my, like, not, you know, I'm around his probably like age bracket or whatever, but like as far as like idols as far as
You could
doing
say
that shit.
You could say that.
Like
the man
like,
went to Harvard for music.
yeah,
bro.
like that
he
nigga
can be
is a
your
beast.
idol.
Like when I saw him at that time, like what you're
Yeah,
bringing up,
like,
that was me.
And
Like
watch it.
that's
I've
what I
never
thought.
seen that at the time because it was like I said.
He changed YouTube though.
Yeah.
He changed Instagram.
That's
he
a
changed
fact because
social media.
It was stuff out there, but they had the old grainy video of Kanye West in the studio doing something, but Ryan Leslie was putting together a whole production, like with a cameraman, had him come in. He'll show you how he playing every instrument, piano,
every instrument.
guitar. That nigga was there doing the shakers, the drum, everything, and he's singing, giving you a hook.
Or at least give you a hook. You know what I mean? Some fire shit.
Come on, so it was that shit just was like amazing to me, like so that shit like inspired me to get more into just like the getting behind the board actually because I was just
the creative
rapping.
side.
I was just rapping and I was just always the guy like I did everything that needed to be done for the crew. We needed a engineer, I'm gonna learn that. We needed beats, I'm gonna learn that. You know what I'm saying? We needed a cameraman, I'm gonna learn that. Like so that just always been my thing like.
Nah, that's what's up. I think that's like probably one reason why me and you like
connected
because you remind me a lot of myself, like, you know, and I always told you, I always saluted you, like I always told you keep that shit going, you know what I'm saying? I always supported you, whatever you was doing. I always said, yo, bro, shit is fire. Like I seen your latest stuff now, the preview stuff that you did on YouTube, on Instagram when you was telling people the 3-layer joint, the last shit you did with the red shit. Nigga, actually, yo, don't even hold me on this, but yo, I need my next video shot by my guy. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Anytime. It'd be
it's going down real soon.
For you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But you definitely been working. And speaking of working, so I want to tap in as far as like, so we speaking about the photography stuff and the videography stuff, right? But what made you transition in from like doing that and wanting to say, all right, I need to like not just do this, you know, as like a hobby or like focus on like trying to get paid.
You mean like getting paid?
Yeah, like what made you say, I need to find a solid client or you know, not just the, you know, I know you're in the strip clubs, but before we get into the strip clubs, what made you get
I could tell you exactly how it happened. Right? All right, during the pandemic, right? Everybody was getting that little bit of money and stuff like that. Yeah, I took that money. I didn't go buy no clothes. I ain't go buy no bullshit. I ain't going no vacations. I went and bought equipment.
Facts. I ain't mad.
I invested into myself. It started with me just building a small studio because I still had the music urge. Yeah. So I was building that studio, and amidst of me building the studio, I said, yo, I should document this shit. Or buy me a little camera. You know, and I ain't invest too much. Probably bought like a little $100 camera. Some bullshit. Yeah. Some bullshit. And, you know, I just kept, and I'm a perfectionist. That's what ends up happening. I'm such a perfectionist that I shot something and was like, oh, that don't look right. Shot another thing. Oh, that don't look right. And then I started doing research on how to make this shit look the way I want it to look. So I had to start buying more shit. And then, you know, you go further down that rabbit hole. Now you here. You got a whole fucking setup, podcast, whole equipment. Yeah. So that's initially how it started. I didn't know I could get paid for any of this shit until I shot something free for a homie of mine. He got a clothing brand. I'm like, yo, you should let me shoot a little commercial for you, bro. And he let me shoot the little commercial. I even put my girl in it. My girl went and grabbed another little girl from somewhere. I already had a market in mind. You know what I mean? He didn't even know what he wanted to do. You know, I just gathered some of his pieces, put it together, took them outside, shot something, it came out fire.
That's what about, like, you know, having a vision. You know, gotta bring vision to people.
That video right there changed my life.
That's what's up.
Somebody saw that video and hit him up. I was like, who shot that?
Mm-hmm.
He connected that person with me, and I've been paid ever since.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See how things work? You know what I mean? You just gotta take the initiative. You gotta take the step. You know what I'm saying? It's steps to shit.
Invest into yourself.
Yeah. If you don't invest into yourself,
stop being so cheap. See, people will go all out when it come to buying designer clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it come to make an investment into themselves,
Mm-hmm.
like you need a new camera, or you a rapper and you need studio and a music video and all that. They will short themselves on that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They'll
Niggas
go
come
find
to
the
the studio
cheapest
with
studio.
more of everything else. Than,
Everything else.
like they'll come to me like with YouTube beats, bottles
Why
of Henny,
won't buy a beat.
onions, or like everything. It won't even buy a beat. You come into a
But you wanna
fire
be a
producer,
rapper.
nigga that do hooks, everything, and then you come with the YouTube stuff
Yep.
with the tag in it.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right. And you can't force people. I learned
You can't.
these days. Like
You
I try
can't.
To, yeah.
And you know what's crazy? I'm learning this now. Like 5 years into it, it's like everybody can't come, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody can't come.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all your homies and stuff. Man, that shit hurt me. Like, you know, you want to take your homies with you everywhere. You know, you want them to have the stuff that you got.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm around all this stuff, and I got all this stuff, and I'm the only one enjoying it. I don't want that. Like, I want my niggas to be there. We, you know.
But I'll tell you something crazy though. As people like us, you only give criticism and like you could say opinions or whatever to certain people that you know kind of like would take that or like, because most of the time people is just
But
that shit's gonna go in one ear out the other.
That'd be like 1 out of every 10 people.
But I would say
You
too,
could
like
save 1
hold
out of
on to
10.
those clients though that just want to spend the bread on the dumb shit that they be doing, because I ain't even gonna front. I was at a point where I was just about to shut down. Like fuck this shit.
Oh, I let clients do whatever they want.
But they want to spend their money.
Y'all want to spend y'all bread. I'm talking about like my homies, like the people that I grew up with and stuff like that. I be wanting to like share this stuff with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of connections. I got a lot of plugs. I got you know what I'm saying? I be in a lot of environments that people want to get into. You know what I'm saying? And I just be wanting like my niggas to be more ambitious. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all could come get this bag too. You know what I'm saying? Why nobody ain't hit me up like, yo, show me how to do that shit, bro?
Yeah,
Nothing.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't even want the information, and that's what I said. Like, that's what made me different. Like, I want the information. Like, I when I'm around people that I know, like, have done stuff with for theyself or have accomplished some shit that I ain't, I'm all ears, bro. Like, you see, as soon as I came in here, yo, bro, how you get this done? What you did? Because I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Information is great. I don't know why people be afraid to ask questions. A lot of times people just be afraid to ask questions because of intimidation, or like they think, you know, there's nothing wrong with somebody knowing more than you. Or
bro.
You know, it's not the word being better than you.
I actually want to be
Nobody's
around
better
people
than
that know more than me. The worst thing is when you the smartest person in the room. Like,
if you can't learn off somebody, then it's like,
I went years like that, like being around like my circle and my niggas and just being the guy, being the smartest guy in the room, having all of the ideas, that didn't help me at all. That didn't help me at all. It helped them. It didn't help me at all. There was no one there to teach me anything. What happened when my ideas ran out? What happened when I needed advice?
yeah. Speaking of advice, so like, has there ever been a time where you was on a set or like dealing, you know, like in the club dealing with a photo shoot or something like that, and you ran into like a difficult situation where
Every day
your camera went out, or like how do you flip up, how do you flip it around, and how do you back it up? Do you have a backup plan?
I'm gonna tell you this. Your job entirely as a cameraman is to solve problems.
Yeah.
That's it. Your job ain't even to shoot.
So what's a story? Give me a good story. Like what's some the illest shit that you was like, you was killing it. Crunch time, the dopest people there. You know what I'm saying? I seen you in there with Cardi B. I seen you in there with mad people filming, right? So what was like the worst
Honestly,
scenario?
yo, I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
Some crazy shit. Give me an ill
something
story.
goes wrong all the time. Like,
What's the craziest story though right now? Like you could think of though, like. It don't gotta be the biggest celebrity, or it could be the biggest. What was it? A drink spill? Your
I was
camera,
about to say, I
something, your
knocked some
camera
shit
dropped.
over.
What was the craziest thing that ever
I
happened?
knocked some shit over
and you
one
flipped
time.
it?
I was I might have been smacked one day in the club, and I think this might have been a day Cardi's sister was at the club, and I remember I just had the light like blasting, like the light was just. I remember she just was like, she had tapped somebody, said, "Don't tell that nigga to turn that fucking light off."
They don't
Like,
be liking that sometimes. Yeah.
sometimes, you know, you gotta make people uncomfortable, but see, I learned to stop giving a fuck. Because I ain't gonna see these niggas again. They not gonna pay me. They don't care about me or what I'm doing. Why should I care about their comfortability and shit like that?
Yeah.
Why should I kiss the ass of a celebrity?
Cause you're there to do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm here to do my job. Like,
salute to my guy Johnny Nunez.
He's the guy. He's the GOAT. Johnny the GOAT.
Sometimes it could not him per se. It could be annoying.
Yeah.
Cause I know I see like niggas get out their car, it gets crazy. That could be annoying.
It is.
But you got to work around that.
Yeah, you got to learn to work around match. First of all, you got to be a people person. Like, I'm such a people person. It was so easy for me to do the job because I'm able to just go in any environment and just, you know, make people laugh, smile, things like these are very important things because the camera is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's so uncomfortable, like, especially when you come with more shit. Mic, lights. Motherfuckers be like, whoa, hold on.
Extra people.
Wait, are we on TV? They think immediately they're on Channel 7. The news, nationwide news. So they start, you know, making sure they ain't.
Might be in there with
calm down. Sometimes I gotta tell them, stuff like that too. I've had people pay me to get rid of footage.
That's good though.
I've had people pay me to get rid of footage. Like, yeah, real big money type dudes that are like, yo, delete all of that. I'll give you a couple $100 right now. Like, whatever they paying you in here, I'll give you that. Yeah, you get rid of all that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
But you know, like, I've been doing this shit for so long. It's like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't even faze me anymore. Like sometimes the crazy shit going on, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I got into it with Trey Songz and his bodyguards and shit like that. They were telling me not to take no pictures, but my boss told me to take the picture. So, you think I'm gonna listen to this nigga or the niggas that pay me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate to call people my boss. I don't have a boss. One of my clients, but at the time, I was working inside of a club, and you know, celebrities come through, and they don't really care about what you're doing. So you could go over there and be nice and be like, yo, I just want a little picture. Mind you, they over there taking it's mad people got their cameras
everybody
out,
got their phones out, but when they see the photographer,
when they see my shit, it's like, niggas going, why you ain't slap all the rest of they shit down? Like, I see him tear somebody's shit up too. I was like, I'm glad they ain't do that to me.
Oh, Trey Songz. Yeah, he be getting
he tore somebody's shit up, broke a nigga whole camera. Think he got sued for that shit or something like that. But but he was in no way, shape, or form like being like rude to me or nothing. It was the security. It was like security was already on time and like,
cause they know to tell niggas. You know, certain
they
shit,
know how he already want. They already like, yo. I'm like, all right. I still got my shit though. I'm gonna get the shot. I'm gonna get the shot. That's why I'm that guy. I'm gonna get the shot.
But the visuals, you heard.
Get the shot.
So like, what's your game plan 2026? What's your 5-star plan right now? Like, moving forward, you know, do you want to do
Expanding.
films? Are you already doing any short films?
Well, film. All right, film is the end game.
Okay.
That's the end game.
For anybody, I think that picks up the
Hollywood.
camera.
Hollywood is the end game. Like, I'm not doing this just so I could shoot recap videos for the club. Like, I mean, that's if you are up and coming videographer or photographer, I'd suggest that you get into like a club, a lounge, or you know, maybe a restaurant or something like that, because that can be your day-to-day money. You know what I'm saying? Versus those bigger clients where you may get $1,200-$1,500 to shoot a little run and gun video or something like that, but those come every once in, you know what I'm saying? If you know 5 artists, those 5 artists may only shoot about 5 to 10 videos that year. So if you add that up, it ain't gonna be too much money in your pocket. You gotta figure out a day-to-day way to eat with this. You know what I'm saying? Because and then a lot of people, they don't know that they like me. I told you I didn't even realize like what I was doing. I could get paid so much money for this shit. I was willing to just, you know, I thought I would just shoot some shit for social media, shit like that. But as I got further and further into the business, I started, you could sell everything. You can sell everything. I've resold things. The same footage that I sold to the club, I sold to the DJ. The same footage that I sold to the DJ, I sold to the promoter. They all was at the same party. They all need the same footage. The same pictures.
Yeah,
just chopped up in a different way.
That's really it's a you could recycle shit like
boom. That's me making $2,500 out of $800. Instead of, like there's always ways to maximize or capitalize off of everything that you're doing, because it's not just one industry. If you do videography, you do pictures. It's just that thing. You can't say you do one or the other. You're gonna wind up doing videos.
I mean, some people, you know, most people. I mean, most videographers or photographers try to do both, but everybody's not good at both. You know what I mean?
Both. You're gonna have like your sweet spot. Like I'm mostly good at video. Like that's my niche. That's where but my photography, I get paid more to do photography.
Yeah, I feel you.
Isn't that some shit, right? The thing that I really want to do, I'm not getting paid.
How does it work with the girls in the strip club? Like, so when they, I mean, like, you know, not just the strippers, but like the bartender girls and stuff like that. Do they pay you separately to just do like photo shoots and stuff like that, or do you do everything inside the club?
Well, anybody who wants a photo shoot gotta pay me. Like, so that's like outside the club business. No,
but my question is like, do the girls from the strip club, do they book you separately out the club to just do photo shoots to promote their stuff?
Those are most of my clients.
Okay.
Most of your clients are gonna come from your people that's around you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking pictures of them at work. So we're at work together, and they like the work here, and they might want a situation outside of that where they not dressed like that. They want they want to look like Cinderella, like you know what I'm saying. So I get booked to do shit outside the club. You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
The club situation is different. I get paid by the club to basically capture the night. I'm taking pictures of bottles, girls with bottles, things like that, money, shit like that. It's simple. Maybe 2, 3, 4 hours, maybe. The easiest thing I ever did in my life.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. So, what is your next power move? Like, what do you feel like the next thing for BUTTA Visuals to accomplish 2026? And you know, what is your next 5-year plan?
Well, this year like I said, I wanted to definitely LLC my business.
Okay.
You know, we gonna get that off the ground.
Tapped on that.
Within the next 5 years, I want to shit, within the next year or so, I want to have a actual building, a studio,
Okay.
a studio where I could rent out and things like that. You know, because it's always about business. You know what I'm saying? Like the same things that we're renting to use, we could build that ourselves and rent it out the same way that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always like moving in directions like that. I'm never like yeah, we gonna be in Cancun next year or not. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Real shit.
That's why I got tired of, renting other spaces out. Same way when
Yeah.
we shooting videos, you could go on Peer Space or shit like that. Like, I got tired. Like, it was like, I'm renting and spending money to go in there, and I got the same type of spot. Like,
My own
I might as well
shit.
put my shit on Peer Space and expand and
that's a fact.
do this, that, and the third. So I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely like, but it's just like also
A business inside of a business.
yeah.
It's always like that. It's people just sometimes they don't see it. I'm around a good set of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm around a good set of people. I got a good team. I got a manager. You know what I'm saying? Like people that are really like guiding me and helping me. You know what I'm saying? Expand my brand.
Shout out the
Shout out
manager.
to my
You know
team.
what I mean?
Shout out to my team. I feel like that's important too. Like, cause people gonna bring you down, man. Like, and had I not isolated myself, I probably wouldn't be here. And you know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like as men, we need isolation to grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hanging around the boys and shit like that, especially when your boys is boys. You know what I'm saying? And not men. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna learn those core values of how to, you know what I'm saying, get to something. You know what I mean? I learned that late, and I don't know if it's late, but in my 30s, you know what I'm saying? That like you chase the money. Chase the money, and all that other shit gonna come.
Yeah, it'll be there.
Yeah, all the shit that I was chasing before, the money is making that stuff just kind of just fall into place. So I suggest, that's my advice to anybody starting a business. You know what I'm saying? Isolate yourself. You know, lock in.
There's nothing wrong with isolating yourself.
Do as much
Get away,
research
you know what I'm
as
saying?
possible on what you're doing. Be a master at that shit. Learn the ins and outs. When I tell you, your literally like your whole existence depends on that, on information. That's the God's honest truth.
Information is key. Like we said before, like, a lot of times people are just afraid to ask questions. If you don't ask questions, ask your neighbor a question, ask
Word.
an old person a question.
You see somebody doing something,
Word.
shit, hey.
Everybody got jewels and, knowledge yourself, you know what I mean? So don't think that they don't, A younger person could teach you something.
That's a fact.
Word.
Yeah, these little dudes is actually super smart. Like I always said, like everything evolves. Like everything evolves. Even the streets evolve. The streets from when everybody always think like or older guys brag like, yo, there's way more money in the streets. Nah,
Yeah.
these little niggas is getting money that some of these older guys never seen before without putting their life in danger and shit like that. I think that was a huge upgrade to the streets. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it's the saying, like,
it's the same.
It's not about what you used to do, it's about what you're doing now. And
Fact.
these kids, this generation, like, they got it. Like,
Yeah, they got it.
Whether
It's easy, like it's so
social
much
media,
money out here.
whether
Yeah,
it's whatever, like,
they
they're
found a
smart.
way to eat in so many different ways. Remember when we was coming up, it was like 3 different ways to make
Yeah, 3.
it. You know it.
And all
Ball,
3
rap,
2 out of the 3 get you in jail.
yeah, get you in jail.
Yeah.
Like,
Word.
so, like I always tell niggas, man, it ain't no excuse. How are you broke?
Yeah.
At this point, there's bums that wear Louis Vuitton. Like,
Yeah, and there's Uber Eats app on everybody's phone. So, like, don't tell me you can't
you
get a
can't
bicycle.
do nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
And go get some money. Like,
And I would suggest that I suggest to any man to find a skill, bro. Find a skill.
Man or woman. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man
But
or woman. But I highly suggest for men because it's important to the social construct that men have skills. You know what I'm saying? Not just a job or something like that. Learn how to do something with your hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Learn how to. You gotta know some shit that other niggas don't know. That's the only way you gonna get paid. That's what they gonna pay you for.
Yep.
To do shit that they don't want to do or they don't know how to do it. So
And that's a
learn
fact.
the
It's
skill.
always been like that. Word. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Game, we talking some game here. So, tap in, let the people know, like, anything else you got going on. You know what I'm saying? You want to touch base on before we get out of here?
Not really much. I'm just y'all gonna see more from me in the near future. I'm not one to I don't want to talk about my plans until they right there at the
shoot
the
them
threshold.
your
Y'all get
social
my gram,
media
my
for
social
now.
media and
You know
all
what I'm
that.
saying?
My I got 3 Instagrams, but my main Instagram is the Butterman, TheButta.
The Butterman.
MAN, nothing else. The Butterman. And then you got my 2 other pages, which is Butter Visual. That's for my photography. BUTTA VISUAL.
Yes, sir, sweet.
And my videography page, which is buttervisual.film. I'm sure he'll find a way to put that across the screen.
Everything will be tagged
Anyways,
on the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
other than
subscribe
that,
too.
yes,
Down below.
Subscribe,
You know what I'm saying?
support.
Whoa.
You know, definitely, man. I plan on coming back whenever I got some shit to
You're
promote.
more than welcome. You know what I mean? Put your peoples on. We
Facts,
here,
facts.
You know what
We
I'm
come through.
saying?
Have a
we got
party.
the studio here. You know what I'm saying? If they
Facts.
need some beats, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna touch on that with you off camera, but we definitely could use some of your expertise.
Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, quote me on it. You know what I'm saying? Next video gotta be shot by my guy over here. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Real
Definitely,
talk.
it's long overdue that we work together. It's been a pleasure. Just since I tapped in with you, you know what I mean. You always been solid, official. You always put me on any game or knowledge you had, any opportunities you had going on. You always reached out, whether I came or not. You always reach out. I always appreciate that. So
and I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for being on the show. You know what I mean? It's your boy, J30, BX all day, Scholar VMG, and this is the Vision of Music Podcast, episode 13. You already know what it is. Got my guy, the Butterman, in the building. BX all day. You already know. Island, right?